Ah, my people, let me tell you a story you won't forget anytime soon. But first, before we dive into this intriguing tale, I encourage you to watch till the very end. You won't want to miss a single moment of this unforgettable journey. Now, let's begin. A long time ago, in the village of Umuohia, nestled between green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young man named Chike. Chike was tall, like the Iroko tree, with skin as smooth as freshly pounded yam. His eyes shone bright like the morning sun, and when he spoke, the entire marketplace would pause just to listen. Women admired him, and even the elders nodded approvingly when he walked past. But Chike had a burden. He was an Osu. Now, for those of you who don't know, being an Osu in Igbo culture is like carrying an invisible scar. Osu were dedicated to the gods generations ago, outcasts living on the fringes of society, forbidden from marrying or even mingling freely with others. No matter how wealthy, handsome, or kind-hearted an Osu might be, he remained an untouchable. Chike, however, was not one to be defined by old traditions. He was skilled in wood carving and could create wonders with his hands. People from far and wide sought his work, but they never dared to praise him openly because of his Osu status. One fateful market day, everything changed. Adaugo, the beautiful daughter of Chief Ezadimma, the wealthiest and most respected man in Umuohia, strolled through the market with her friends. Her laughter was like the sweet melody of the ogene drum, drawing attention wherever she went. She had skin as smooth as palm oil and eyes that sparkled like stars on a clear night. As fate would have it, Adugo's eyes met Chike's while he was busy carving a figurine under the shade of an odala tree. Time seemed to freeze. The bustling sounds of the market faded into silence. Even the birds perched on nearby trees stopped singing. My people, can you imagine such a scene? Love at first sight. But wait too, do you think love can conquer tradition? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue. Despite the unspoken rules that forbade such a union, Adaugo couldn't get Chike out of her mind. Days turned into weeks, and whispers began to spread throughout the village. Adaugo has been seen talking to the Osu. They said, "She must be mad," others exclaimed. Chief Ezadimma was furious when he heard the rumors. He summoned Adaugo to his obi, his face dark with anger.
Adaugo,
He thundered,
have you no shame? How dare you associate with an Osu? Do you want to bring disgrace upon this family?
Papa, Chike is not defined by his birth. He is kind, hardworking, and honorable. I love him.
The chief's wrath knew no bounds. He declared that Adaugo was to be married off to Obinna, a wealthy trader from a neighboring village, within the month. The entire village buzzed with the news. But love, my people, is a stubborn thing. On the eve of her first marriage, Adaugo made a daring decision. Under the cover of darkness, she fled to Chike's house. The two lovers knew they couldn't stay in Umuohia, so they embarked on a precious journey through dense forest and across raging rivers, seeking refuge in a distant land where tradition held no sway. Their journey was not without challenges. They encountered wild animals, treacherous paths, and even hostile strangers. But their love remained a guiding light, pushing them forward. One stormy night, as thunder rumbled and lightning illuminated the dark skies, they sought shelter in a cave. Chike built a small fire to keep them warm. The wind howled like restless spirits, and shadows danced eerily on the cave walls. Adaugo, shivering but resolute, whispered,
Chike, it feels like the spirits are watching us.
Chike, though trying to appear brave, felt an unsettling chill crawl down his spine.
We must survive this. We must.
As dawn broke, strange footprints were found near the cave entrance. Footprints that did not belong to man or beast. A sense of foreboding hung over them as they continued their journey. The forest seemed alive, its trees whispering secrets and warnings in the rustling wind. They crossed vast plains, climbed steep hills, and finally reached a fertile land and surrounded by a clear river. It was a place untouched with the prejudice of Umuohia. Here they decided to settle. With Chike's skills as a woodcarver and Adaugo's knowledge of farming, they built a thriving community. Some fleeing similar injustices came to join them. The new settlement became a beacon of hope and freedom. But the gods of Umuohia were not pleased. Whispers of strange occurrences filtered through the winds. Crops withered unexpectedly. Eerie cries heard at midnight from the sacred forest. The air grew thick with unease, and the once thriving fields began to wilt under an unseen curse. One night, as the villagers slept, a deafening wail pierced the stillness. Adaugo bolted upright, her heart pounding like a drum.
Chike, did you hear that?
Chike nodded, his face pale.
It's the gods. They are calling.
The village diviner Okeke claimed that the gods were punishing them for the audacity of an Osu finding happiness. Chike has unsettled the spirits, Okeke warned during a tense gathering. Until he returns to face the judgment, peace will not return. Meanwhile, back in the thriving settlement of Chike and Adaugo, joy knew no bounds. Their fields were lush, their people united, and laughter echoed through the land. But deep down, Chike knew that peace would never fully settle upon him until he returned to Umuohia to confront the chains of tradition once and for all. One fateful morning, Chike announced his decision.
I must go back.
He told Adaugo.
But why? We have everything we need here.
Some battles must be fought, not fled from.
Chike replied, determination glinting in his eyes. As they made their way back to Umuohia, a thick fog enveloped the path, and strange shapes flickered the corner of their vision. Whispers echoed through the mist. Indistinct yet chilling, Adaugo clutched Chike's arms tightly.
Are we alone?
She whispered. Chike's voice was steady but low.
We must be strong.
The villagers gathered in shock as they saw the couple approaching. Gasps filled the air, followed by whispers of disbelief. The Osu had returned, and not just returned but triumphant. Chief Ezadima, now frail with age, stood at the forefront, His voice, though weakened by time, carried authority.
Why have you come back?
He asked.
To reclaim my dignity.
Chike declared boldly.
The gods did not make me lesser. Men did. And today, I stand here as proof that love and courage are greater than any cause.
The crowd fell silent. Then, to everyone's astonishment, Okeke the diviner stepped forward. His eyes, usually filled with fire and misery, softened. Perhaps we have been blinded, he admitted. The gods are not angry because the Osu found love. They are angry because we clung to hate. A murmur of agreement rippled through the crowd. Chief Ezadimma, tears streaming down his face, approached Chike and Adaugo.
Forgive me.
He begged.
I was wrong.
What followed that moment would be remembered for generations. The walls between Freeborn and Osu crumbled, not by decree, but by collective decision to embrace change. The gods, it seemed, smiled upon the land once again. Years later, when the couple returned to visit Umuohia, they were welcomed with open arms. The village that shunned Chike now celebrated him as a hero. Adaugo's father, frail but wiser, embraced his daughter with tears in his eyes.
I was blind, but your love opened my eyes.
Ah, my people, what a journey. Love truly knows no bounds, doesn't it? If you enjoyed this story, remember to share it with those who need a tale of courage and transformation. And tell me,